Mysteries, reading adventures. You can rise, you can lead, you can live, you can dream. Reading is so captivating, everyone can see. Living through the characters of everyone we read. You can rise, you can lead, you can live, you can dream. Mr. Beast, reading adventures.
Hi guys! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Saturday! You can rise, you can lead, you can live, you can dream. Mr. Beast, reading adventures. Hello. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I've seen you all. I've missed you. Hello. I saw that I had Ninja on here before I even sat down. I put this on and I said, Ninja's here. Does that mean Ninja and Speedy and Emery? Emery, feel better? I heard you weren't feeling well. Does that mean all three of you are on here? And Jason, how's third grade? How's third grade? How's third grade? Ninja is it fifth, sixth? You're in sixth grade, aren't you? My goodness, time flies. Okay, everybody's here. Thank you. Sarah, hi, glad to see you. Mom Sarah saying hi to you. Hi, Mom. How's everyone doing? Tell me something good. Tell me what my shirt means. You know my shirt usually is a clue. Let me just move the chair back some. Usually my shirt is a clue to what I might be reading. So if my shirt says get lost and my favorite palm trees on here, those of you who know me, you know how much I love the warm weather. You know how much I love the palm trees. What might this be about? What might it be about? Y'all can tell me that. And Jackson, hi Jackson. So I've got two Jacksons now. This is not the Jackson that was in your class. Jason, and how are your sisters? Hi, Summer Sky. This is not the Jack. This is a new Jackson. So I've got two Jacksons. I don't know if the other Jackson is going to show up or not. But hey, Brian, I miss you. I hope I get a chance to see you again. You all tell me something good. I want to hear something. What's going on? Tell me, at least somebody. Tell me about school or tell me something that maybe you're excited about. I know a couple of people. Hi, Sophie. I know a couple of people are celebrating birthdays. They probably won't be on here. Cliff is celebrating a birthday today, and Liana is celebrating a birthday today. Is it a mystery book? I love that. Thank you, Sarah. Maybe it is a mystery book. You got to wait a little bit longer to find out. Oh, I think I have someone that's going to be joining me, and they're going to be texting. Let me get this and see if Mari has joined me or not. I don't know. I forgot. Let me look. Not yet. Okay. Oh, Keisha, you got Victor and Millie. Hi, how old are they? Victor, how old is Victor? How old is Millie? Thank you for joining me. Jason, hey, is that Jason that's saying hey, or is that somebody else? You got a 100 on your quiz. Now, I wonder what kind of quiz. I know you're a reader, and I still got to get you on here. What quiz? You know, I like to visualize. I like to see it in my head, and so I see 100 written on the top. Maybe it was on the computer, but still I see the 100, but I need to give me a little bit more to visualize. Okay, 7 and 5. Thank you all for joining me. Someone was lost. I like that. It does say get lost. You're thinking that someone is lost. Okay, math. So you got the reading and the math going on, Sophie. Thank you. Sophie, are you 4th grade or 3rd? I have so many great ones on here that sometimes I forget. Okay. Hi, Lil. Hi, Lily. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because this book is just a little long. Not really, but I don't want to carry it over to next week. So something that I want you to do, and I think I've stopped talking about this. When I first came on here, I always gave you skills that I wanted you all to think about. Okay, yay. I'll be happy when I get to see you again. Happy for that 100 on math and English. Look at all this coming in. You all are really showing me your greatness. That's right. I need y'all to free your greatness, free your greatness. Okay, so I'm going to get back to the book. But you all can go ahead and keep sending me the messages. And if I don't comment now, I'll go back and look at it after the video is done. I'm so happy that you all are here. I want us to really look at those pictures. In this book, the illustrator did a wonderful job with the pictures. And, you know, the pictures can give you clues that sometimes the writing doesn't give. So we're going to analyze the pictures. And I want you to really, there's going to be so much in the pictures that I want you to really focus your energy on the pictures. And while you are probably fiction, I like that. What makes you think so? You know, I love those. Why? What makes you think? Is that Ninja? Is that Speedy? Is that Emery? Who's typing tonight? What makes you think it's fiction? I like that. I do want you to do a little bit of predicting where you guess like you all are doing now, but I want a lot of connections. I know that as I read this book to you, you're going to be able to say, hey, I did this before, or I did something like that. I want you to make some connections. You went by my school the other day. We have to meet. I forgot what we were supposed to be meeting for. We talked about the fact that I live right by you, but just to meet. That was right. We just need to meet. Now, something that I know that you all have seen in a test. A lot of times you might see, what's the author's purpose? Is there anyone on here before I say it that can tell what the author's purpose is? There are 3 reasons why an author will write a book. Before I tell you, is there anyone that can tell me what those 3 reasons are? Can you explain the text to text and text to world again? Sure. So when you're making connections, a text to text, like if I pulled a book off the shelf, a lot of my books that I'm thinking of, all right, this, if you saw something on Facebook, or if you heard of a lost dog, you might say, hey, Miss Yearby or Miss Keisha, whatever you call me, you're reading a book about a dog and I saw that a dog had gotten lost. That will be a text to world connection. I'm reading a book about a dog and you're thinking about a dog that has gotten lost. A text to text, maybe I'm reading this book right here. Oh, I have moved my dog book. And I have another book, or you have a book that's about a dog, that would be this text connected to another text. And what I'm asking you to do now will be a text to self. The book that I'm going to read, I'm going to ask you to make it to yourself. Cassie, my humanitarian, I miss you too. I miss you too. All right. So I've gotten everything on there. I want you all, author's purpose. No one told me that. 3 reasons why an author writes a book. It's as easy as pie. Anybody remember that? To persuade you, try to get you to do something, to inform you, to give you some information, some facts, like, this Serena Williams book that I have here, when I read that, I gave you a bunch of information. Or to entertain you, to make you laugh, to scare you, to make you cry, to make you sad. Those are the 3 reasons why an author has written a book. And as I hold this book up, what do you think the author's purpose for writing this book is going to be? Is this book going to persuade you, convince you, give an opinion and say, you should do this with me? Or is this book, can we connect this book, like Sarah said, a text to text connection to, oh my goodness. Oh, it is over there. I'm so confused. A text to text where you can think about the Serena Williams book and it's giving you information? Or is this to entertain you? What is this? What is this? What is this going to be about? And some of you all might know this book, but we can do it again. We can do it again. Cassie, how's 3rd grade going? Snowmen at Halloween. Why in the world am I deciding to read this book now? Can you all give me a why? Why am I reading this book? Snowmen at Halloween. Now, give me a thumbs up or a like or a yes if you like making snowmen. Do you like making snowmen? This book is to entertain because of the cover. Well, yeah, it's almost Halloween. Yeah, you all are right. This is definitely to entertain because we're not going to have snowmen with these happy faces, dressed up and moving. They're moving. It looks to me like they're moving down the street. So that's definitely not going to happen. Snowmen at Halloween. And yes, I'm reading this because it's almost Halloween. And I know where most of you all are watching, it doesn't get cold enough for us to have snow and Halloween. But where I grew up, I'm making a text to self connection. I grew up in Chicago, and I can remember it being snow on the ground when I went trick or treating. Yeah, that can happen there. But can you make a connection? Have you ever carved a pumpkin? Have you ever created a jack-o'-lantern? If so, give me a thumbs up. Then that means that you can make a text to self connection. Snowmen and Halloween. Have you ever done this? Rolled snowballs. This book is being read with permission from Caralyn Buehner, along with she's the author, and the pictures are by Mark Buehner. I want you to really analyze these pictures. What is happening here? Tell me. What are they doing? I see a broom. I see that she is adding a hat. Looks like, what's going on here? What's going on? Help me, help me, help me. What's going on here? I'm going to start reading, but I want you all to tell me. I know there's a little bit of a delay. One autumn day. Wait a minute. I'm going to make a text of world connection. It's autumn right now. One autumn day, the air turned cold and it began to snow. We went outside and made some snowmen standing in a row. My sister had a box of dress-ups out for Halloween, and soon all those snowmen were the scariest we'd seen. Do these look scary? I think that's an opinion. If you're in Chesapeake and you've been talking about opinion, an opinion is the way people feel about something. And so the one that's talking to us, my sister. Well, this looks like a girl right here, and this looks like a boy. So I think he's telling the story, and he says that these snowmen are the scariest he's seen. That's his opinion. They don't look too scary to me. Do they look scary to you? Which one do you like? I'm sorry. Which one do you like best? Which one do you all like best? Would it be this one right here? In your opinion, which one do you feel looks the best? Or if you were making one, which one would you make? I would make this one. I don't know. That one looks pretty cool to me. What do you all think? I'm going to give you a moment to tell me. Which one of these would you make? Oh, I stopped seeing my comments for a minute. Which one would you all make? Ghost one, the vampire? All right, see, we all have different opinions on which one we like the best. We went off to a party and trick-or-treating too, then headed home in the dark when everything was through. How many of you have ever gone trick-or-treating? Can you make a connection to that? How many of you have ever gone to a party? Can you make a connection to that? In my classroom, my great ones have been so wonderful. We had a pizza party today. As we passed our snowman, I thought I saw one wink. Did they want to have fun too? Well, this is what I think. And so he's thinking about it, and I think he is scared. Like he said, look how he's holding on to his sister. Have you ever been scared before? I have. Oh, I've been scared before. So he's about to share what he thinks, his opinion on what why do I want to call them pumpkins? I guess because it's Halloween. He's going to share his opinion on what snowmen do at Halloween. Analyze this picture. Did you change your opinion on which snowman you like the best? Because now we see so many of them. How do they feel? Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they excited? How would you describe how each of these snowmen feel? And again, did you change your opinion? I didn't. I still like the one I chose before. It's dark It's a dark and spooky night, but the snowmen aren't afraid. They'll follow one another in a Halloween parade. Oh my goodness. I read this book earlier, and I see something now as I analyze the pictures that I did not see before. I did not see this before. Did you all see it? I did not see this, and I read this book twice before coming on here. That's cool. I guess we better look for some more clues. I told you the pictures have lots of clues in this book. Where are they all headed? Where are they all going? I do like this. I think that's pretty cool. Not my favorite, but I do. My opinion is that one is cool. Gliding down the moonlit streets into the village square, beckoned by twinkling lights and lanterns hanging there. I want you all to tell me, what do you think beckoned mean? Beckoned by the twinkling lights and the lanterns hanging there. Well, I see the twinkling lights there. I've got too many lights on. I see the twinkling lights. And if it says beckoned by, there we go. If it says beckoned by the twinkling lights and lanterns hanging there, what does that mean? I see someone said shining. Let me see. Shining by, gliding down the moonlit streets into the village square. Beckoned by the twinkling lights. So covered by the twinkling lights? No. Bright lights by the twinkling lights? So they're all going towards the lights. That means the twinkling lights and the lanterns are what? They're beckoned by those lights. What does that mean? They're not covered by the lights. And see, I know a lot of times when you all have a test, you might see a question like that. When it says, thank you. So that's Natalie and Mari. Yes. Thank you for joining me. Beckoned by the twinkling lights, mesmerized by the twinkling lights. Actually, beckon means that they've been called. Those lights are calling them. Have you ever seen a bunch of lights shining and you're like, what's going on over there? Let's go check it out. What's going on over there? Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever seen the lights and they hooked you and you're like, oh, let's go over there. Come on. So that's what that means. Called by the twinkling lights and lanterns hanging there. They're calling him. They're like, hey, let's go. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. I told you, we really got to analyze these pictures. What are they doing? What are they all doing here? Please tell me. I see a bunch of pumpkins. What are they doing with these pumpkins? What are they doing? They've got them on the tables. Well, this guy right here, he's carrying his over, and I think they're choosing their pumpkins. But once they get to the table, oh, carving. Can you all make a connection? Have you ever carved a pumpkin before? We're not going to finish this tonight. We're going to have to finish it the next time. And that's okay. I see bats. I see a bunch of lights. I see a spider. I can make a connection. There's a big spider that lives in my classroom, and I don't like it. But I'm not going to kill it. They'll see lots of orange pumpkins heaped up in a pile. Every snowman gets to carve a very scary smile. Pumpkin donuts. You said top left is eating pumpkin donuts. Let me see. Oh, you're right. That sounds good. You all ever eaten any pumpkin donuts? I have. We got a lot going on here now. What's happening here? What are they doing? And can you read what that says? The whole thing isn't there, but can you figure it out? And are you able to read that? Can you read what that says there? I bet a lot of you can make a connection to that. And can you tell what's happening in there? There's so much to choose from here. Wow. And here's a booth here. They'll like playing all the games and fishing for a prize. Did you say that they were fishing for a prize here? Because that's what they're doing. And they'll have faces painted by an artist in disguise. Were you able to read that this was the face painting? Here's an artist in disguise, and that face has been painted. And have you ever had your faces painted before? Yes? Can you make a connection to that? Which would you choose first? Would you choose to go in here and have a fortune teller to tell you something? Would you choose to go to the face painting? Would you choose, it looks like they're paying some type of bingo in here? Or would you choose to fish for a prize? What would you choose first? I'm curious. I would like to know. What would you choose first? What would you choose first? I'm waiting a little bit to see what you all are going to tell me. I think first, well, this looks like it. I don't know if they're going to write on these. I think first I might go ahead and fish for a prize. Sophie says the fortune teller. Okay, Sophie, have you been dancing? And there's more. I do like this. What are they doing here? What are they making and eating here? And do you like this? It's pretty gooey. Snowman, the big one. Okay. Candy apples. That's one of the things I like about fall. Except I'd have to put some peanuts on mine, and it's gooey. Have you all had a candy apple before, or a caramel apple? Some bite into caramel treats, which gives them gooey grins. Others bob for apples in the apple bobbing bins. Oh, I got so excited about this because, in my opinion, this is the best thing. I totally forgot to have you all to look at the other pictures over here. And here. And here. There's just so much in this book. What would you choose first here? Would you choose to get on the slide? Would you choose to bob for apples? Or would you choose the caramel treat? I'm going for the caramel treat because, in my opinion, this is the best. What would you do? I'll say this. 1, slide. 2, bobbing for apples. 3, the caramel treat. What would you do? 1, 2, or 3? Caramel, the slide. Okay, I think I waited too late to say that. Okay. All of them? You can't do all of them first, Sophie. You got to choose one. Sophie said, I'm doing everything. Here you go, Sophie. I put this on here because I didn't want to forget. So, hi, Ansley. Thank you for joining me. Why are they all gathered around here? And, looks like I can see all of them in front of a Christmas tree, but why are they out here? Why do people go to this person? What do they want to know? What do they want to know? For a coin, the fortune teller sees a snowman's fate. Will it be warm sun or snowflakes they'll anticipate? Yeah, they want to know the future. And here's the future they want to know. Is it going to be warm sun, or is it going to be snowflakes? Are they going to be snowflakes, or is it going to be a warm sun? Now, this is my why and why I wrote that for me. Why do they want to know that? Why do these snowmen want to know, hey, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Why do they want to know if it's going to be sun or snowflakes? Tell me, why do they want to know this? I'm looking to see if we can finish this tonight or if I should wait. I think I'm gonna stop here. So, snowflakes, they want to stay alive. Does everyone agree with that? You all are going to have to come back next week to find out because I'm going to stop right here. Anybody think something different? Will it be warm sun or snowflakes? They're waiting to see. They're waiting to see. Why? If it's sunny, they will melt. You all are going to have to come back next week to find out. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. Did you like this book? Before I end, I would love it if you would just tell me one of the things that you liked from this book. What did you like this? Or if you didn't like the book, will you say, Miss Keisha, Miss Yearby, whatever you call me? I didn't like that book. Will you tell me? You like it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Can I get a couple of more people? Yes, you like it, or even a thumbs up, thumbs down. What are you all thinking about this book? I would like to know. Yes, yes, I'm seeing some likes. I decided to come on my phone and I see some hearts and I see some thumbs up. All right, all right. Well, Rita, thank you for joining. I didn't know you were on here. Okay, okay. So, don't have a favorite. You liked all of it. Hey, that's great. That's great, Keisha. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Zenobia, thank you for joining me. All right. You know what you got to do? You know what you got to do? I want you to think of one thing that makes you happy. One thing that either you can do, like in my classroom on the ceiling, I have stay in peace and I have like an outline of a person going, and one of my students would tell me to breathe. So that makes me happy because he's thinking of me. And every time he says, I said, Elijah, thank you. So I want you to think of something that makes you happy, something that will make you smile. And I want you to lock it in. Now I want you to think of something that you did all by yourself. No help from mom, no help from dad, grandma, aunt, uncle, teacher. What is something that you did all by yourself that you maybe it was getting your work done? Maybe it was those 100s that you all talk to me about. Maybe it was cooking something that you have never cooked before. But there's one thing that you did that you're proud of. I want you to lock that in. So you should have the thing that you are happy about. You should have the thing that you did that you are proud of. I want you to lock that in, inhale, exhale, smile. You're beautiful. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will be on next week and we are going to finish this book. And then the week after that, I think I have 2 weeks before Halloween. I'll have another Halloween book for you all. And then we'll probably do a information book, a factual book. So you all have one thing that you need to do. You already know it. Before you go to bed, I want you to do something to make somebody else smile. Because if you do something to make someone else smile, it's going to make you feel good too. All right. Have a wonderful week. Make great days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I will see you all again on that Friday. Thank you. Bye.